Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to another video. This is a foundation video and it's sponsored by Belk. Thank you, Belk, for everything. Belk gave me these products as a gift and they're sponsoring today's video and I'm so very proud. Belk isn't just a major 135-year-old standing the test of time department store. It's a really nice, reliable department store for both staple and trendy clothes, great shoes, and all those accessories that pull that all together, as well as all the beauty and skincare products that you could and do dream of. Right there in that store. And if you've ever browsed their beauty section, then you know what I'm talking about. They have iconic brands and products, and so is the one that we're talking about today, Estée Lauder's newly formulated Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. Actually, it's been around for 29 years. Can you believe that? It has a cult following. It's iconic. They want me to tell you about why they reformulated it. You know, they're bringing it up to date with skincare benefits. I think I saw niacinamide for sure is in this. It's going to have that classic look that you like, okay, in a lighter, more movable formula. But the reason I said yes to the sponsorship is because I was asked by one of you about this foundation. And I was like, I don't know. So when Belk come knocking on the door, I said, absolutely, yes. And it just works out kind of funny for me that when you say Estée Lauder to me, because of a friend that I had way back when I started my channel, Belk is actually like who I think of because she bought from Belk. Indiana doesn't have a walk-in Belk store. Thank you very much, Internet. So, you know, she would buy from Belk, link to Belk and everything else. So when you say Estée Lauder to me, I think Belk. So I just thought it was kind of perfect. Now listen, I know you're going to want to just hurry up and get into the video, but I want to tell you about this really quick because you're going to want to know. All right. So also they gifted me a few other products and I saw on the website, I wanted to try a few things like their eyeshadow and stuff, which you'll also see me apply. But I want to tell you that they're running the special at Belk where I was going to get this eyeliner, right? I got a full-size eyeliner, a full-size mascara, and I wanted to try that night eye cream. And you can get the 3 of those for the same price as an eyeliner. So I just wanted to slip that in there before we move on. Look below. I have links down there for you guys. And thank you for using them. They are affiliate links. You know that's how I get money is from affiliate links. So thank you for using those. Thank you to Belk for sponsoring this video. And let's get on with it. I cannot even count the people over the years who swear by Double Wear. And like I said, it's been around forever. So Estée Lauder thought it's time for a reformulation and I'm here to show it to you. So this is the new one and it doesn't come with the pump in it. Okay, I got the pump free. So it came with it when I bought it, but it just wasn't part of the bottle. And you know, I don't know why that is. I think it's because maybe it's been around so long that women were used to no pumps. And I don't know how many of you remember doing this and putting on a foundation. Let's just look at it. It might be a little bit off for me, but I bet we're going to be able to make it work. Let's look at it. Work it, girl. Okay, so you guys know I got age spots all over my hands, so let's just look at this after I spread that out. Okay, well, I would say that's covering pretty well. It's been a long time, guys, since I tried Double Wear. I mean, I've tried Futurist since I've done Double Wear. So I'm not going to be able to tell you, well, this is how it compares to the original. I'm not going to be able to do that. But I will tell you that I got the shade I got because I remembered in Futurist, this is what I wore. This is the shade I have right there. From what Estée Lauder says, the goal was to keep the same full coverage look that people expect from Double Wear, but they wanted to update the benefits for things like more breathable feel, a balanced oil control, and hydration for up to 36 hours with true color wear. The idea is still that long wear coverage that Double Wear is known for, but with a formula that's designed to feel more comfortable on the skin. The finish they describe is a full of life matte, which basically means that it's supposed to look matte, but not flat or dry. Coverage is also buildable, so you can start lighter and add more if you want extra coverage. You guys know my test for concealer, so before I get this on my face, let's put a little bit right here in the web of my hand where what? We have wrinkles, so that we can tell how that's going to look and actually bend on wrinkles. We're going to do what I usually do whenever I review a foundation for you, and we're going to put one side on with a brush. So go, one little pump here.
One side with a brush, one side with a brush. Ooh, I got this on my blouse. What is it with this pink shirt? Whenever I wear this, I always get something on it. Ugh.
Let's just not waste it and get the rest of it here on my face. All right, and we'll take a brush and do that. And you know, this is the side with the age spot. Right, so let's blend that in. Not wearing a concealer, we're going to take Double Wear right up underneath these wrinkles here. I'd say this looks like my skin. It's a crappy day outside. I mean, like it's rainy and stuff. So I would think, since I'm going to be out running around and I'm going to, you know, be in the elements where there's rain and stuff, I'm going to be able to tell you whether or not this broke down or whatever. I'm going to put a little bit more right there. Checking buildability. Hey, you know what? Let's just go over my eyes too. I do have an eyeshadow palette as well as an eyeliner and mascara from Estée Lauder. So it's a nice treat day for us. Look at that. I like it. Okay, let's use it on the other side. Try not to get it on my blouse this time. Here is how much it spreads. See? Not the thickest. Certainly not the thinnest that I've ever used either. I've taken a beauty blender, damp. I should have squeezed this out more. Hang on. Okay. La 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 la. Some of you, like me, this is your preferred method, is the sponge. So, Now, I'm not saying that I won't even out if it is very much a difference, okay? But I'm trying to stay on one side of my face with a sponge and the other with the brush. I think you can tell that the most around my eye, that how much it's thinning it out, because over here we got a lot more coverage on my eye from the brush. But you know, if you got the wrong shade and you don't want to take it back, which I can make this work totally, it's not that far off. And their website is really good. I got all of these shades. I'm not sure, but I think that Estée Lauder has the biggest range of shades, right? So, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a Belk by you, you can just go in. But they do have a tool on the website that I didn't use. Should have. I just went with, you know, my shade from Futurist. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. It doesn't make a difference as far as anything other than I want something down on my lids for when I put the eyeshadow on, which I'm excited about. But I told Shy Guy the shade I meant to buy was Prenup. But I ended up getting the first one that I put in the cart, which is Gallery Hop. And it's funny because I told Shy Guy I meant to get Prenup. And he thought I said I meant to get a prenup. He's like, what? What did you say? After all these years, honey, it just occurred to me that I meant to get a prenup from you. Let me just put on my glasses really quick and take a look at what we got going on here. I likey. Only thing I would do, because you know I am a powder girl, is, you know, powder my T-zone at least. But I think that does look just like skin. I'll just zoom through this stuff here because this is just something Belk was nice enough to gift me. Not what they are sponsoring for the video. The foundation is what they want you to see. I like that it's all matte, okay? And it's got these little brushes, which I'm sure that because it's a luxury eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be able to use those if I want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use brushes because that would be a waste for me to have all these brushes and not use them, right? And I'm just going to bring the first shade very quickly. We're not going to be doing an in-depth look here because, like I said, ooh, that spreads nice. Like I said, the video and what you're here to watch is that foundation that I have on my face. Not what I'm doing with my eyes. But that does spread very nice. Very luxurious. It's a very luxurious feel. That certainly gets a thumbs up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eyeliner. She glides pretty darn good. Well, that's not going to take up too much of my time, is it? Okay, done. I'm going to do the rest of my face and then I will be back and we will talk about this foundation. It's not great weather outside. We're still under a tornado watch, warning, something. And so I'm doing this in natural light in my kitchen, which, you know, if you look here, you can see that it's like you can tell here under natural light that I need to come down my neck too for this shade because this shade doesn't match me. And, you know, I am going out in a little while, so gads. I need to come down my neck a little bit, but this is what it looks like in natural light. Well, this is the third thing you've seen me in. Now this is my nightgown. I just got back from going out to eat for my birthday with my BFF, my high school BFF. And I almost forgot to come back in here and take this stuff off. My gosh, it was so windy outside. Earlier we were having like tornado stuff. So here's the drill. You guys know what I do is whenever I do a foundation wear test, I take my cellar water at the end of the night and see how much is left on the face. Now, this is supposed to last 36 hours, and I'm not wearing it 36 hours, but it should still be on my face if it's going to last 36 hours, right? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but I did not put on a primer, and I didn't use setting spray. So, is she still there? Let us take a look. Obviously, the lipstick isn't left. Indeed, it's still all there. And like I said, there was no primer used and no setting spray used. So this is just the foundation all on its own, hanging on to my face for dear life. Also my neck, because it wasn't the right shade, I had to come down my neck, which I don't normally do, and there you go. So there you go. Let's see. 4 hours was up like an hour and a half ago. So this would be 9.5 hours later on the other side too. It does stay. just like they said it would. Both sides. All right, then. I'm out of here. Good night, guys. I know you're going to ask me, so I'm just going to tell you. I think that my skin looks really good. And I'm just going to tell you, I went in there to the ugly mirror, okay? I'm just going to say, if you know, you know, okay? If you're from around here, you know the ugly mirror is the bathroom. So it's like going out in your car and looking in the sun visor mirror, right? So you can look good in your makeup mirror before you go out for an occasion. You look good when you're putting makeup on under these lights. But when you walk in the bathroom, that's the true test. I think my skin looks really good. Tell me what you think below. I want to know. Have you guys used this new formulation? Are you going to try it? What do you think? Yeah, interested in your thoughts. And once again, thank you, Belk, for sponsoring this video. On that note, I want to let you guys know that if you are not feeling like you're blessed, because I sure do, you guys make me feel like I'm blessed. And I am blessed. I am blessed because of you. So if you're not feeling like that, because you should, then just go out and be a blessing to somebody else and watch that turn around for you. If the Lord's willing, I will be back next time. All right? So love you. See ya. Bye. And I'm out.